Hey, Kale, Kayla, Dee, Joe, John, Renee, Dan, Janice, and Debbie. It's Dr. Dave here. Going to bring you a few informational things about the course that you'll be beginning tomorrow, along with Joel's course, the Jesus Trail Spiritual Formation Through the Eyes of Pilgrimage, MLM506. Now, I know technically through the registration part it says something about not starting until next week, but hopefully you've gotten the emails from Keith that say, no, both actually start at the same time, start this Monday. There's assignments, and if you do not have the syllabus in front of you, it would be great if you could get that while I give you a couple of corrections. Because both courses are going on, I'm making a couple of changes in assignments so we can do it after the Jesus Trail. So if you have a chance or have it with you, you can get it and look at it now. You can stop this and get the syllabus so you can know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm assuming that you have the syllabus with you. If you want to turn to page 10, you'll see Course at a Glance. Now this is where we try to give you a glance of the course. That's why we call it that. And it'll give basically the assignments beforehand and during and after in this particular version of the course. So what you have here on page 10 is basically the pre-course work, which would be over the next 2 weeks starting tomorrow on Monday. And so what I want to change on this is in the second section, you see where it says write 450 to 500 word analysis paper on each of the following readings. If you will take the bottom two, where the little dots are, reading Experiencing God Through Prayer, and the either, one of those two, and move that to the first week after we get back from Israel. So, in other words, I just want you to read two of these four, the first two. Okay, that'll help prepare you a little bit before we go into it, and then there'll be some reading afterwards, because I have a 3-week section afterwards that you'll be able to read for the first week and then do your paper and project in the second and third week following our return from Israel. Okay, so I'm trying to reduce that workload a little bit. So if you also want to flip over to page, I believe it's 14. Yeah, page 14. You'll see basically the same thing listed, but as it says pre-tour coursework, and it's got that session, the 2 weeks, and you'll notice that it's in there also at the bottom of page 14, number 4. It's got those same 4 things. Take the bottom 2, Experiencing God Through Prayer, and either Puritan Practice of Meditation or John Doan's Devotions, and move those to the first week after we get back. Okay, so I just want you to do Benedict's Way and Way of the Pilgrim prior to our time in Israel. All right? Hopefully that'll lessen the workload, because I know Joel's got you reading a couple of books and doing this map thing that's crazy, because Debbie's doing it, so I know it's kind of crazy. But it'll really help as we are on the ground in Israel. If you have any questions, email me back, but I wanted you to kind of get a feel for this. Know that a couple of things that are really important in these 2 weeks. If you, back on page 10, if you see Course at a Glance, you'll see read and participate in daily devotions, the soul at rest. If we could be doing that together this Monday through Friday, and then with chapter 1, and then chapter 5, Monday through Friday of next week, so that we're kind of doing the same devotionals as we move into our Israel trip. And then also, really, really, really important would be the number 3 here, which says utilizing disciplines and experiences from the Spiritual Disciplines Handbook by Calhoun. You are to prepare 3 different devotionals, okay? Once you prepare and submit those, I will actually choose which ones, as I'm trying to get them to fit together on the actual experience. And so submit these 3 devotionals, and then I will choose one and let you know on the trip which one you're going to be presenting to us or leading us through. Okay, so it's really, really important that you do that before the trip so that I can work on putting all that together. And then you will be able to lead us, which will be awesome. Okay? Hey, little weather report. Just got this in from Nazareth. All right? I want to tell you the weather for today in Nazareth. It's right now at 61 degrees because it's evening. But tomorrow it's going to be high of 88, then high of 91, then up to 95 on Wednesday. Okay? But then it kind of comes back down. So anywhere between mid-70s and mid-90s is the temperature in Nazareth. Cliffs of Arbel, where we're going to be. It's 63 right now. It's going to be 90, 91, 97 on Wednesday. So it's a couple of degrees higher than Nazareth. So those are the temperatures. Mid-70s to mid-90s is probably what we're going to hit when we're there in a couple of weeks. So weather report, it's clear. And it's going to be a great time. All right. See ya. Have a good next 2 weeks before I see you in the airport. All right. See ya. Dr. Dave signing out.